So today's video is going to be a little bit clarification video. Some time ago I made a video about how to live stream with your Canon M6 Mark II, and in that video I got a lot of comments and a lot of questions. So this video is a follow-up video with my answers to the most frequently asked questions on that video. So that's what's coming up. Hi and welcome to my channel. My name's Roger, and on this channel we talk about cameras, tech gear and videography, and sometimes photography. And like I said, some time ago I made a video on how you can live stream, especially with the Canon M6 Mark II. And in that video I got a lot of questions in the comment section, and I'm gonna quickly go through the most frequently asked questions. So one of the questions that was asked a lot of times is, do the camera shut down after 30 minutes? And the quick answer to this question is no, the camera does not shut down after 30 minutes. You are able to use the Canon M6 Mark II for a live stream for more than 30 minutes. What I think people get confused about here is the implemented recording limit in the cameras. Canon cameras have a recording limit of 30 minutes. That means that when you press the record button and you record up to 29 minutes and 59 seconds, the camera automatically ends the recording and you have to press the record button once again if you want to continue recording. The reason this has been implemented in the cameras is an old law that said that video cameras that can record for more than 30 minutes have a higher tax rate or something like that. If Canon hadn't implemented that recording limit, it would have cost them more money to ship out those cameras. As I understand, that law has been removed for some years now, so why Canon keeps implementing the 30-minute recording limit in their cameras, we don't know. Hopefully the next generations of cameras doesn't have that, but the Canon M6 Mark II has the recording limit of 30 minutes, so does the Canon EOS R, R5 and R6. It will be interesting to see how the R5C and the upcoming APS-C camera with the RF mount, if those cameras also comes with 30-minute recording limit. Anyway, I'm digressing. But my point was that I think that people are confused about the 30-minute recording limit on the cameras and when they're using their camera for a live stream or a Zoom call or anything like that. Because when you use your camera for a live stream, you don't have to press the record button to be able to use your camera. But I wanted to test this out. So I used the clean HDMI out capability that the Canon M6 Mark II has, connected the HDMI cable and threw a capture card into my computer. Then I used OBS, and then I just placed my camera in the window in my house and I pushed the record button on OBS so that I recorded what the camera was seeing. And when the 30 minutes had passed, the camera kept on rolling. But what's implemented in the camera is that the screen on the back of the camera turns off to save power. In the settings of the camera, you can change the time interval before the screen turns off, all the way from 15 seconds and all the way up to 30 minutes. But you cannot turn this feature off. So after 30 minutes, the screen on the back of the camera will turn off due to the power saving mode, but the camera is still on. And as you can see, even though the screen on the camera was turned off, when I put my fingers in front of the camera registered everything that was happening and nothing happened to the recording that I was doing in the OBS software. And the same function is for when you're live streaming or whatever you do. You don't have to push the record button on the camera to be able to use your camera in this scenario. And I kept on recording for over 1 hour and there was no problem. So that's the answer to that first question. No, the camera does not turn off after 30 minutes, but the screen does due to the power saving settings in the camera. All you have to do is press a button on the camera and the screen turns back on, but the camera does not turn off. The second most asked question in the comment section on that video was, what do you do about power? If you're using the camera with the internal battery, the battery in the camera will sooner or later run out of power and the camera will shut down or turn off, and you have to change batteries to be able to continue using your camera. The camera has the option of being charged through the USB-C connection in the camera, but after my testing, I don't see that you can charge the camera and use the camera at the same time. The USB-C charging only worked when the camera was turned off. So what you do have to do then to get a continuous power to your camera is to get a dummy battery for the camera. There's a lot of options coming to dummy batteries for the Canon M6 Mark II and all other cameras for that matter. I will link an option down below to a dummy battery for the Canon M6 Mark II. You're free to use that link. That is an affiliate link, but no extra cost to you if you use that. If you use that link or whatever you do, just make sure that you get a dummy battery that fits the LPE17 batteries. And if you do that, you have continuous power to your camera and you can live stream for just how many hours you want. So yeah, that's the video for this week. Just wanted to make a follow-up video on the live stream video with the Canon M6 Mark II to answer the most frequently asked questions in that comment section. So hope you got some value out of this video. If you did, please hit that like button. That will really help me a lot. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. I really appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope we can build a good community on this channel. If you do have any questions, please leave them in the comment section. And if you don't want to ask the question there, you can try and send me a DM on Instagram. My Instagram account is right there. And yeah, maybe I will see you in another video.